to Adrian's office area. It is December 1st, a very, very important day in my life and in my son's life, because that's when I gave birth to him. He turned 57 today. I had him when I was 16 years old. We've always just been mother and son, and I'm not always popular, but he loves me to pieces, and that's all that counts. And he's there for me in my moments of need, for sure. Like on Thanksgiving, that's a good 30-40 minute drive depending upon traffic. He came over from the town he moved to, picked me up. My daughter-in-law had been home, I should just say up, all morning getting the feast ready. This year she decided that we would have a deep fry turkey from Popeye's Chicken. And we've had that before, so I know that we really do like it quite a bit. And so we had that again, delicious gravy. She made a sour cream mashed potato, and she made the stuffing that she loved. I'm not a big stuffing eater, but I made sure I had some. It was good, absolutely, absolutely. And then we had two different pies. We did have apple crumble and pumpkin. And I just felt like I could have eaten a half of each pie. I'm just semi-thinking about going out there and buying myself a pie. Oh, Adrian. Well, speaking of sweets, things like pies and such, let's go ahead and look at the outfit of the day. I've got it just cozy lighting in here. These are just a couple of my stand-up lights that are in this part of the room over here, and even a lights on in the kitchen. But so yeah, we just have mood lighting. This is a t-shirt that says, "Oh, Christmas tree. Oh, Christmas tree." And what is it? It's a Little Debbie's Christmas tree on this happy pink. I love pink and red together, and this bright, bright green. Yes, I did pick this up. I had shown it briefly, I believe. It was a semi-recent thrift store score. I can't even remember. It had to have been cheaper. I wouldn't have gotten it. I mean, cheap. But I do love how happy it is. And it's about a 3X or something like that. And I think every year, for the first couple of years in this apartment, at Goodwill, I'd always be on the lookout to get Christmas turtlenecks. Now this is either a 2 or a 3X, so of course the turtleneck likes to shift around, but it's just cozy. I like them as sleep shirts, layering something like this together for sure. Again, they've always run about $7, and I sometimes had to pay that. They wouldn't always fall into the sale tag of the day situation, but I think that this just looks adorable together. I have on a nice little collection of this red ring. I don't have any red ring stone type of situation. So this beautiful red ring is from Temu. This is one of my own collection within sort of the resins. This is a plastic stone. I've had this ring for quite a while. So we just made a little collection there, and it went with this bracelet that I have had for, I'm just going to pretend, 15 years or more. Okay, let's just pretend 20. Between 15 and 20, and the woman that made it really, really did beautiful Swarovski, can't say it. Everybody out there, you could say it. Swarovski crystals. Swarovski crystals. We can say crystals. She really did beautiful work. And I just think that this bracelet was so exquisite. So exquisite. Yeah. Like I said, it's a little bit quiet color over here, isn't it? Well, how about then? Well, it's a very deep subject, and I need to get my mind there. All right, now we've talked about the shirt. We've talked about the shirt. I have my little, I've had this hat from Dollar Tree for easily 5, 6 or more years. Really, honest to gosh. And I'd had this little crocheted pink flower from a while back that I had pinned on it, and it's just always sat in the hat drawer. Oh yeah, we have a hat drawer. two plus scarf drawers and a hat drawer. Absolutely. Well, then I had done my nails today, and I did them in this really, really nice red. And I tried using the little tool that you should be able to take like a dab of nail polish and put it on so it's neat. Well, I've never been known for being neat. So I'd say that these live up to reputation without a problem. I have bits of green all over my hands, and I even got green on the shirt. Yeah, these marks here, that's just us, but little bit of green. Then I do have on, you know, I don't know why I'm torturing us with no light. Come on, I got a light there. Can you see better? A little bit better? Yeah, now it's focusing. Okay, so see that incredible explosion of a green mess on my nails. And again, just see Teemu, mine, and again, Teemu. Showed you the bracelet. I have on some of the really, really butter soft, comfortable leggings that I've shown you. Like I got, 5 for one price in a bag. Has that yoke top, okay? And they are in a shade of green to go with pink and green. Put myself up here. And I have on, I'd gotten these at thrift. I should really say it was at resale. And this one, had these forever and a long time, so nice and warm. And I'd mentioned these kind of leggings, and on Cheryl for Peace, we brought it up, and I told her, yeah, it's a legging sock that can come all the way up to the thigh, and they stay in place without binding or really rolling down. Now, I've had 3 pairs that I bought going to 2 years ago, and I'm still wearing them. And I had told Cheryl, like, if you have these on under some jeans or anything like that, and you're just suddenly feeling extra warm, then you can just actually, for real, not making fun, just go ahead and you can roll it down successfully. Still have a nice look there with the green and the red. That was what I was going for. Absolutely. Okay. Well, so again, I am so excited because there couldn't be a more joyous day than the day my son was born. He's my everything. He will always be my everything. And I am not going to choke up over such sentimentality. No. No, not me. Not at all. Now, hidden in my pom-pom earrings, these are from the Tate Modern Museum in London. That was from my trip with my family, as it were. Anywho, now this is a Little Debbie cake, and I had less than briefly shown these earrings because I hadn't meant to order them. I don't like little teeny things like this, and they're not going to be decorated on the back, etc., etc. But it was one of those, gosh forbid we all dread, oh no, not hit the afterpay, you know, whatever, added it onto it and order. And I have to tell you, they were like $1.07 or something. I wouldn't have been like, it'd been like 79 cents. But you know me, over $1. But I'm just putting it through the same hole right here so we can see the this in with the pom-poms. Okay, so we really are looking very pink and festive. I really love Trisha on Trisha's house when she was doing, you know, November was the month of collaborations, and she had to have been in at least 3 of them. But she'd do up these really precious pink cheeks and a little bit of pink on her nose, and she just really did look like something right out of Santa's mansion workshop. Yeah, I just know where Santa lives. It's just fabulous. It's a village. I think we could say that. Without having visited, I think we could say it was a village. Now, do you remember that recently when I talked about, I'm going to shop at Buy Mart. That's my local store that's locally owned by the employees. You know, so I don't know if it's just Oregon or what. But anywho, when I've last gone in, I've been like, oh look, on sale, Little Debbie's on sale. Well, I had figured had to be something going on with Little Debbie for them to be on sale, and it's only just Christmas. Well, who knows when these were from, because I had just seen it when I was opening this. Yes, December 2nd, that's tomorrow. December 2nd, 24. So I wonder if it's from last year. I don't know. I just bought one. It was on sale for the $1.35, and it's not even the traditional Little Debbie. Little Debbie. It's Brownie Debbie. We are diverse. Yes, in Santa Village and everywhere, we are diverse. And so we don't have to just have white cake. No, we don't. We're having our chocolate cake. Yay! Well, I opened this up knowing that you would enjoy, possibly enjoy, this first. I'm going to try a Little Debbie on camera with you. Yay! Yay! Y'all say yay! Thank you, Jen. Thank you. You're very, very welcome. You're very welcome. All right. Let's go ahead and see. I'm really quite sure that it was not going to be a hassle to rip open, but apparently it wants to be a hassle. Can you believe it? Yes, yes, of course we believe it. Let's spin around, grab the cloud, grab the cloud. Okay. Are you ready? Do let me have a napkin handy. All right, Little Debbie. All right, Brownie Debbie. You saw me cut it. Come on, Adrian. All right. All right. We've got some nice, thick, golden icing. I don't know. There was like a name for that particular kind of icing that looks like you could sort of pour it on. And then they put little candies stuck in the icing. Has a moistness to it still. It's not doing anything weird. Remember, by tomorrow. You ready? Why did I take such a big bite? Not very good, but not bad. But not very good. I guess it just kind of tastes like, no, vending machine food. I'll give it that. Yeah, I'll give it that. Thank you, Little Debbie. Thank you for giving me some chocolate in my life. Because I'm going to show you, there's no other chocolate in here to eat. I did give, you remember from my Trader Joe's, I had gotten for only $1.29 the Advent calendar for 1 to 25 with the little chocolates behind the doors. So I had gotten a pink one and a blue one for the little boy and the little girl next door. First time I've ever given them something. The boy's big enough now. He's got to be like 3 or something. I don't know. Shall I have another bite? What I like is that, you know, there's a lot of fat in that. Right now, I'll take that fat and raise you a hungry pang. I'll take it for trying to talk while eating chocolate. Brownie thingy. Yes. Let's go ahead and wash it down. With my Stanley that I've probably had for a year, not counting, and just kept it with all of its little original, got its bottom, etc. Who knows, on my horizon there may be another color one coming. Did Santa's elves let it out of the bag? Santa's elves, are you letting secrets out of the bag? I hope not. All right. And before I continue forward, I would like to ask you all to keep a very dear friend of all of ours. She's a fellow YouTube hauler, Sandy at My Nutty Nook. She posted a little self-care because she usually does a self-care Sunday. And apparently she's been sick again. I think she's never gotten over this one bout of illness that just kind of just doesn't want to go away. It just wants to be like, hi, we're the gift that keeps on giving. But anywho, not to diagnose my dear, 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 dear friend Sandy. She did have to miss going over to her mom's and having Thanksgiving. I do believe that the nephews would have been there, you know, little family gathering. So she and hubby were at home. Of course, they have Merlin, the new kitty. So if you go over to see My Nutty Nook, you're going to see the most precious little baby kitten, Merlin. Merlin has joined the family of the older Sawyer and Monster. Just the most wonderful cats. And on this particular video that she posted a lot of cat. So many cute cat things going on. I just love Sandy, and I just, you know, if you have a moment to just stop and the powers that be wish her better health. Okay? Now, the other person is my friend Deb. Deb and I have been, you know, on this from well early on together, and she lives somewhere in Dallas, Houston area. And she managed to avoid COVID till last week. And a brand new worker at her job, the worker brought COVID with them. And I can so appreciate that her parents moved to Florida to be with one of her brothers, sharing homestead. And her dad's like 93, this, that, and the other, and she misses him terribly. This whole time that I've known her on YouTube, the family has been available. But now here she was, sicker than sick, really, not an easy, light COVID. No. It had to just be very difficult and hard, and when you don't have anybody and you're not prepared, you really don't have the stuff at home that you need. And she was back and forth trying to go get medicine and blah, 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 blah. But so I would just like to say, a nice thought out there too for Debs. She's recuperating, but she was quite sick, and she has breathing issues and all that stuff, people. So all I'm just asking is, it's this time of year that we're grateful for everything that we have, and these two very dear YouTube people that are friends of mine. If you just give them a thought, I'd appreciate it so very, very much. Okay, that was my notes. Oh, and I had brought over, because I've been like, it's the happiest day in the world, because it's my son's birthday. Yay! This is what everybody needs for celebrations. You don't have to be the birthday person, but you could be wearing them to that birthday celebration party and be taking really cute pictures with people. All right. I brought those over since I hadn't been able to bring them out and really be like, birthday! I'll put them down over there. I just have a few Temu things that I'm going to show you, and I'm going to start with an item I got for free. Don't ask me how. This is all between one of those possibly buy 7, get something free, or I don't know. I've told you, anytime I get involved in the buy one for something incredibly $0 or pennies, and then, oh, but 7 more. And I always try to just go in and pick 7 cheapy things. I look for jewelry, I look for nails, whatever it is that's going to help me fulfill that 7 to get where I want it for that other piece, and blah, blah, blah. Once again, 2 items turned out to be from local warehouse. I'm not sure if the venue I was doing this, get your 7 type of situation on. Anywho, I don't know if I could see that readily, but it was a surprise. Shall we say unpleasant? I loved that. My second ex-husband, God rest his soul, he would hate that. That's not his person to talk to, even if he is up there. But where was I? Let's just move along, Adrian. Okay. From Thanksgiving, now that it's the birthday boy and everything, and we're talking Thanksgiving, I want to show you the most fantabulous Christmas tree gnome. My daughter-in-law finds me adorable little gnomes because she knows I really, I'm not trying to gather a whole lot of things I say as I point to Squirrel over here. You're like, oh, look at the squirrel. You got the squirrel. I needed the squirrel. Squirrel's my emotional support. I identify with the squirrel now. I don't have to worry about other people. I identify with the squirrel. Emotional support. Emotionally support more. Emotional support squirrel. Well, I have a little stash of smaller gnome type of things that my daughter-in-law has given me, and they're right in line of where I lie about in the chaise lounge, etc., and always see them. And she'd said, okay, Ma, this is a early Christmas gift. Do you see? Oh, this in fact is kind of oh, it's kind of like a gold material. Well, what she loved is that the wire that's in here you know, you could really play around with the look. But first and foremost, the look is this wonderful Christmas tree. Look, it's all, I call this kind of a fabric kind of a boucle. Like if you were out going to buy a suit, a lady's suit for work type of situation like that, a boucle is a certain weave that's a little bit knobby. Yeah, very beautiful. But this is like a boucle. I just adore this alone because I'm not having a tree this year. I had said it just doesn't work out. I, you know, turned this part of the room. Already has all of these lights and everything. So it's like, I can't see the tree this year. I just can't. But what I can see. Dum da yum bum bum. Look at him. Look at him. So he's got green velvet body. Yes, green velvet. His sweater knit arms and his velvety mittens and shoes. He's weighted, so he just sits perfectly. Look at him. He is beyond adorable. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. We gotta go very near. So we do have Gnome, and just in time now. These I bought a couple of years ago. I usually would have some look like after a season of something to go on to Target, just online. And if these had been, you know, like $7.50 in the store and such like that, you know, I'd get them for the half off. So I've had these for a couple of years. So I think these guys go very well with Gnome. We're just a party here. We're just a party. Party ready to happen, people. Party, party. And then adorable just brings out the child in you, the joy, the good funness, blah, blah, blah. Yay. I am just so excited. Thank you so much, daughter-in-law. You really, really find me the perfect little gifts that I can cherish and I can hold on to right now still. Well, I'm still here with y'all, right? Just don't want to accumulate too many things because I don't want them to have to deal with it. Cheryl for Peace would tell you. And what I have is nothing. I've already divested virtually my whole apartment and slowly picked up getting some furniture again, blah, 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 and living in this wonderful apartment by myself. I'm just leaving these here because I know that you are so enjoying looking at them. And look, I love them together. I love them. Maybe we need to sew them onto there or pin them. Sewing with these nails is never a good idea. But okay. Thank you, daughter-in-law. Thank you for this wonderful treat. And now look, I didn't even know, I didn't plan it. My pom-pom earrings have the same colors as the pom-poms on his hat. Oh my gosh. Oh, Nita Rooney. This is just so cool. Just touch my heart. Because that's what Thanksgiving was all about. May not have turned out in every way that I would have wanted it to, but I just stayed present. Forget it. Took all my electronics, forget it. Just had Chester, the wonderful grand dog, across my lap several times. And as our front ground, or you might call it background, the big TV had Friends from the beginning of the 1994 when it first started. And that's a very wonderful, nostalgic, we've all watched Friends. We all know Friends. My daughter-in-law, you know, love Friends. And even she and my grandson used to watch it together all the time. And he knew all the characters. And he would, you know, refer to Joey and Rachel. And it was just all really, really cute. Yeah, so it was just incredibly relaxing and wonderful. I don't believe that I got to show you. I started bringing up that this didn't cost me anything, and I couldn't tell you why or how or anything of that nature, but it is this wonderful, it, you know, is made to look like a sweater, very, very rich coloring, and it gets absolutely perfectly muted for this light, because of course it's just photograph. That's what I call it, photograph, whatever graph. It's not knit. I did get it in a medium. It is 100% polyester. So it's fun when these have a little bit of weight to them. And for a long sleeve shirt that has, you know, not even a French terry, it's just its regular weight of the shirt. But we know I have lots and lots of this color story in my wardrobe. Yes, indeed. I even went to bring a hanger over. Now, you know, I couldn't look up a price while I was doing this, and it only came up as 0 because I had won it for some wonderful reason that I probably didn't play a game as expertly as I could, but I did. And that's fine because I'm really, really happy to have this. Oh yeah, I got lots and lots of layering pieces to work with this, and I have the brown and green faux leather bottoms it would look terrific with. Yeah. What y'all think? Gotta get hydrated. Hydrated. But I knew that Squirrel would want me to get this shown so that I can wear it. Yes, what do you think, Squirrel? Squirrel approved. You know, thumbnails are taken from the beginning of when you start recording, the ones that would get chosen for us by YouTube. So even though this is adorable and would make a fantastic, can't do it. No, can't do it. But adorbs, people, totally adorbs. So I've got my squirrel and I got my squirrel shirt. I'm not going to go crazy over buying squirrel stuff. No, that's not the plan. Emotional support squirrel. Let's put Squirrely down there for the moment. We've got the shirt to here. I do believe that that is about it. What I am going to show you is one, okay, these are both the same. So whether it's the soft gray, okay, has this little sheet of paper. I hardly ever get anything with the little sheet of paper. But this is, again, the furry, fluffy like a blanket. I've been showing you the other bottoms that I have purchased. And they make the world of difference. Right now, we are sitting in this apartment and it's warm. Yep. No, it's just because I turned the heater on higher. Well, I haven't had the heater on yet. It isn't winter till like the 21st of this month for winter solstice. So it's not even officially winter yet. So I do try just to bundle up and bundle up. But we are having, you know, 35, 38 degree nights and 45 degree days. It is quite a chill, quite a chill. These kind of fabrication from Temu. Now this one you can see is just sort of like a tunic top. It's just a regular crew neck kind of a neckline. A regular shoulder, not a drop shoulder. I did pick it up in a medium. Long sleeve, just hemmed off. The bottom, equally hemmed off. You can see a little bit how it's even tapered some. So from the underarm out to the hem, it has a bit of a taper going for it. So these would just be perfect with leggings. This is absolutely something you could wear outdoors. I, of course, have gotten it because I'm matching up the warm, fuzzy, blankety type bottoms that I've purchased with some similar type of tops to make it, you know, two pieces of the same. It's just gorgeous. I want to look put together, even if it's just for me and Miss Sassy and Squirrel. Yes, and Squirrel. Well, I grabbed two of these. I grabbed the dark gray and the light gray. There's the darker shade of gray. They're exactly the same. So, oh, I love when gray picks up, like, wants to be green. There is a gray, it's called Payne's Gray. It just always fascinated me because it had a lot of green in it. So this looks like a really good green undertone to this charcoaly, kind of charcoaly gray. Okay, to the light gray, I have three specific bottoms for these to go with. Phantasmagorical. But when I picked these up, it was an unbelievable. So I've been making these orders one right behind the other, spending, but I'm like, Adrienne, you need winter clothes. You need the warmer, comfortable clothes, because I will not get up and move around the apartment if it's cold, and it's cold. So I stay there, and I just look at YouTube all day and playing some with Fishland and Farmland. I did recently win Farmland. Yay! I don't know, 6 months. Oh. Still working on Fishland that I've been working on for over a year. But that's okay. I only paid $2.49 for these tops. When I saw that come up, I grabbed it quick, and you know, anything that I could put together to make an affordable purchase, I did. Unfortunately, I was making these affordable purchases back to back. So where, you know, in one fell swoop, it could have easily been $40. But I did it over numerous quick purchases and taking advantage also of, they have those different offerings where they don't really even have a shipping minimum. So I got one that was like, do this, you know, $5 minimum. Yeah, okay, I will. These are going to be, both of these are going to be phenomenal, much needed. I really do have to learn, like right now, I've had the heater on for quite a while, and is that warm it up and turn it back down some. I'm choking up myself. Isn't that kind of crazy logic? All right, but I wanted to show you these because then I could be wearing them with the bottoms and maybe even doing some fast, short recordings for you. Because I have stuff I don't understand that I've bought electronically to go over with you. I bought a blood pressure monitor thingy for the arm, and so I do have stuff to show you. But We're hitting there onto the 40 mark. This is the countdown. People are going to be doing Vlogmas, where they are going to have a video a day. There are collaborations going on right now. And if I'd written it down, I could have told you what the name of the one that just started. It's only for this week. Look up Menopause and Madness. She's part of this one. And it's Christmas stockings that unbelievable. The gift value of what these gals are sharing for this 1 week collab, just really, really phenomenal. But there's going to be lots and lots of collabs going forward. We just went through a ton in November. Same difference going forward now. And people, it's a lot of competition to be watched, and so they're going to be throwing videos out every day. I want to thank you all, my regulars and my newbies. How often do you get to be a newbie at our age? Come on, because you're all learning. I'm telling you that YouTube lets me know my demographic is really 70 plus. Okay, you youngsters, 65, you know, a little, I thank you 50-year-olds, because I do know that you're there too. So, you know, that group, 50 to 65, and then it's everything over 65, 70. That's my main group. Hey, babies, I love you out there. Ooh, we're just marvelous, making it year after year after year. I love y'all. I love y'all so very, very much. You're very important to me. You're one of the reasons that I do get up and get moving during the day, even just the most littlest bit, okay? So the business is always about like, subscribe, and leave a comment. So subscribe, that's just the button down here. You can press. If you do it with a bell, you'll get notified when I put up something new. If you don't do the bell, you'll never hear from anybody. But subscribe is important to me. Thus, I really appreciate it if you're able to do that. The thumbs up, yes. Next to where the subscribe is, we have a thumbs up. If you would hit that, YouTube knows that real people are doing that. A bot cannot hit a thumbs up. And comments, get in there. Even just give me an X. You don't have to go troll around and look to put a fun emoji. Don't even do it. But comment. So all of those things. And this old lady has been working hard for her. My version of working hard, not like these other gals with their channels and these guys. The amount of time and effort and everything they put into it, you know. No, I'm a dilettante. If I knew how to, I would go, if I knew how to edit and do things, boy, ooh, it would be like a huge phantasmagorical production, and we all would love it so much together. Yes, okay. So as we would say in Hawaii, Melikilikimaka. Merry Christmas, okay? I will be back very soon. Love you all. Thank you again. Thank you, for real, from the bottom of my heart. It's that gratitude type of season, and I'm all for it. Thank you all so very, very much.